Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody. The Really Real Show podcast. I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back, right? I've had a little
Adam
break.
Barker.
Little break, no podcast. I feel a bit sorry for the people that have...
Back.
All right, calm down. Little bit sorry.
You deserve it.
I know. I'll pick myself up later. But I feel sorry for the people that actually expect a podcast every week. Because I did in the last podcast that was out with me and Parker. I actually said to her at the end, I ain't got much faith in you getting any podcast out whilst I'm gone.
Whoa.
To be fair, I was right. There was no podcast out whilst I was gone. So I've been away for a good while, and Parker's had to go off and do her other stuff that she does. So we did have shows, but they weren't podcasted shows.
Yeah.
So I suppose if you want to listen back to them, you can hear them because Ryan, Max, Tobio, and Rob, they all covered for me. And Emily. But you can listen to them on the Mixcloud.
Yeah.
So it's not downloadable, but you can listen to it on the Mixcloud. You can listen to this show on the Mixcloud.
Yeah, just find it. It's really real.
Just get the podcast. But we're back for the podcast now. Hang on. My nose a little bit. I bet I got really sick. I did.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I had the flu.
Oh,
I had the
no.
stomach flu
That's
like a couple
horrible.
of weeks ago. So I was up in Birmingham doing training for my new job. And I was bedridden in a hotel room. It's the most depressing
I was
thing.
bedridden in a hotel room.
It's horrible. I was sick and everything. I was laying in bed.
Oh.
And it's so horrible because I had no help from nobody. I didn't have my wife there.
Oh, no one to rub your back.
No one to bring me a drink or anything.
No one to hold your hair back, even
horrible.
though it's not really that long.
It's not that long.
Whilst you're being sick in a bucket.
I was in the toilet, but still. But it weren't nice. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And I hated it. It took me a good week to get over. I'm still getting over it now. My nose, I'm like, my nose and all that, a bit drugged up. But it's kind of handle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've got something now.
You get it now, eh?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Thanks,
do you know when you're ill,
Yeah.
you actually don't remember what it feels like to be normal?
Yeah, I don't actually.
You don't?
I remembered when I had, I think it was only a month ago now, I had 3 colds back to back. And I've got another
Sure,
one.
it was just one long cold.
No, because you know when you know that you're getting over it.
And then
So
you dip back down again.
Yeah, you've gone through all the stages. You've gone through the coughing, the sneezing, the runny nose, the blocked up nose, like the fuzzy feeling in your head and behind your eyes, and like
Oh yeah.
and then
horribleness.
and then it's clearing up. You've only got a little sniffle. You're feeling perkier,
little
and then suddenly the next day you wake up, you're like, back to square one, and it's just horrible. And I had it 3 colds in a row, and then I was nice and happy and healthy, and then I've got another cold. It just doesn't go away.
I've just got a stuffed up nose now, so if I sound like I've got like a peg over my nose, that's why. But it's annoying because it'll go.
Welcome to CCR in winter time.
Hello, you're listening to the podcast. But it's what it is. I keep like snotting out of it. It's all dripping and now. Yeah, it's not good. But it's Christmas time. I always get it in December.
Yeah.
Some kind of cold or flu. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway. Podcast. I'm a bit introduce you. You're Ginny.
Hello.
Ginny's here. She's covering this week. I changed it up this week for the podcast, for the show. Instead of doing movie talk, which we do every week usually, unless I'm not here. And I mixed it up. We made it more random. I'll explain more about that in the show when we kick it off. You'll hear that in a minute. But it's not a lot of movie talk. If you want to listen to any of the Christmas stuff, go back and listen to the podcast last year, because me and Billy did a couple of Christmas New Year ones. We talked about
Billy?
Christmas movies. Yeah, Bill's the original co-host. So if you want to listen about Christmas movies and that, because you're feeling festive, go and check them out. But this is going to keep it random, and it's fun. So hope you enjoy it. Give us a tweet at Real Show CCR if you like it. Give us a thumbs up on your Stitcher app or your Spreaker app. Rate and review us on iTunes and all that stuff. All right?
Woohoo.
Okay, so take it away. Here's the show.
Put that coffee down, because it's time for the Really Real Show with Adam Barker and Emily Parker. Seriously, Parker and Barker, you can't write this stuff. It rhymes. Get it?
Ain't no stopping us now.
Well, I am familiar with your compulsion to follow the rules, but you see, I can't do that.
So fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
I felt a great disturbance in the force.
What have we done?
He is coming. Cover your butt.
I'm back!
Hey! Whoop, whoop! It's the sound of Adam! Whoop, whoop! It's the sound of Adam!
Oh, I should have one of these. Look.
It's Adam Barker! Hallelujah! 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 Alright.
There you go, I'm back. See, I've just done like 4 hotkeys in the space of 30 seconds.
That's because you deserve it.
Because I'm back. It's a really real show.
It's really?
It really is a really real show.
Really real?
Well, let's lay it down, right?
Yeah.
I've been away for like 5 weeks. Right?
Dun, dun, dun.
Right.
I cued that.
So I've been away for about 5 weeks. People have been going,
it's true though.
yeah. And Parker was supposed to be sort of taken over, but then she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because she's too busy saving the world, right?
Yeah.
We all know that
Yeah.
she's Supergirl. So Ryan, you know, from Driver 5.
And everywhere else.
And everywhere else, yeah. He decided to come and cover for a few shows, which has been great. We had him and Max covered one week, him and Rob Andrews covered one week, and him and Toby O
Yep.
covered last week.
Yep.
So obviously you can catch him up next, actually, at 9 o'clock.
Ryan to the rescue.
So I thought I'd give him a break this week, and I'll come back.
You thought you'd just come back,
I had some time.
make a major return, legend back in the building and all that.
That's it. I did. People literally had walked in and people were like that. And I was like, I'm sorry, mate. I can't help it. You know, I've only been away 5 weeks or so. Like,
We got down and prayed. We were like, oh my God, it's Adam.
Yeah,
Adam's back.
yeah, Adam's back. We're going to get more of this now.
Oh.
Yes.
No, not really.
No. Yeah, so I'm back.
He's back.
For the next, like,
Back again.
next couple of weeks for definite.
Yes.
You know, because it's Christmas time, you know. I've got some spare time.
It's Christmas indeed.
I thought I'd come back and resurrect my show.
Resurrect
because
your show.
someone had taken it away from me. Ryan had been taking it hostage and doing it.
You've been taking it hostage.
He had. He's been taking it hostage. And poor Emily, she's been out doing her thing, so like she couldn't control it. And so I had to jump in and go, Ryan, give me my show back, please. And he was like, oh, okay.
Ooh.
And he did, granted.
Ooh.
But I might have him on the show next week as a thank you.
Oh.
Because I feel that,
No.
you know, he's done well.
No.
But, really real show. What is a really real show, Ginny? If I come up to you in the street
Yeah.
and I was like this, I was like, oh, Ginny, what's all right, mate? You all right?
You're right.
How you doing, you all right?
You're right.
What's this really real show about?
Oh, no, I think it's really real, but apparently they talk about films for an
Oh,
hour.
right, don't they? Talk about movies and
Yeah,
stuff, don't they? That's
yeah,
what they do, isn't it?
yeah.
And you would be right.
Yeah.
You would be correct. But for the next few weeks, I'm going to change it up. All right, I'm changing it up, people. Ain't going to be the really real show in the next couple of weeks. There's another one. It's going to be the really random show.
Oh, my.
Right, so the reasoning for this is, instead of talking about movies for an hour, because, you know what I mean, I ain't got time to prep. I ain't got time to get involved in what movies you like. And because it's Christmas, everyone's going to expect me to talk about Christmas movies.
Uh-huh.
And I've done that last year. If you want to hear that, go back into the podcast and listen to last year's ones.
Yeah.
Because we covered it all.
Yeah.
So I thought, what can I do then? I just want to talk. I just want to have a little chat. I just want to have a random chat. I want to just do what I like doing best. Being random and just getting on with it. And just seeing what happens. Winging it.
That
Me
is-
and you, on our drive show on a Monday,
Yeah.
we used to love winging it, didn't we? We would have shows where we'd just wing it. We'd just
Of
turn up
course.
and I'd be
Yeah.
like, and I'd go, hey, Jenny, you all right? I don't know why I talk to you like that, but we do. Oh, Jenny, you all right? Have you got anything like prepared? And you'd be like,
Nah, mate, nah.
I don't know why you're northern. I don't know why you've gone northern.
I don't know why.
And then I'd be like, oh, it was just wing it. And sometimes they were the best shows.
They were.
Okay, so what I've planned, right, and this is all I've planned, I went on to the CCR group, because we have a special group, right, where we all talk to each other.
Secret.
It's quite a secret group. Right? Every presenter and everybody involved with CCR can chat to each other, right? All companies have it. It's like an internal group. So
Secret.
I went on there and I was like, I need your help, guys. I want you to give me the answer to any question in the world. Create up a question. Just give me the answer. The question's irrelevant. And then what I've done, they've given me all these answers. I had over 100, right?
Wow.
And I've written them all down. And I don't know if you can hear it on the radio.
Ooh.
I've put them in a little
There's
Tupperware
a lot
box.
of answers there.
Bits of
all
paper.
folded
So it's a
up
bit
in-
like a
yeah.
sweepstake. You know a sweepstake when
Yeah.
you take your like name out of a hat?
Ooh.
It's kind of what I've done here, right? So I've put all these answers in. Now, really, these answers mean naff all. They don't make any sense because we don't know what the question is.
Yeah.
So really, for the next few weeks, it's going to be really random. We're going to pick them out one by one, and we're just going to try and wing it and talk about it. See if we can work out what the question was.
It could be anything.
Have a little chat about the topic. Could be something we're interested in.
Maybe.
This could be either the greatest idea I've ever come up with, or
You have
it
to
could
say-
simply go like this. Even Chewbacca against him there, do you know what I mean?
You have to say it in like a really deep voice, like, this could be the greatest idea ever made.
Maybe.
Disaster
I don't know.
or a dream.
So I don't know what's coming up, but I've got the little papers here. So should we just crack on?
Let's do it.
No preparation. This is like how you should never do radio, really.
Well,
I mean, I come from a podcasting background where
Yeah.
that is my foray.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, just wing it, talk
Yeah,
about.
just wing it.
I've got nothing to talk about today, so I'm just going to make up as I go along. That's what I do.
Exactly.
So I bring it to the radio, where the first thing they did when I joined was like, "Can you please prep your shows, please? Have something structured." I thought, yes, I'll actually have a radio
Well,
show.
maybe.
Yeah. But now I've kind of gone back in myself. I'm like, no, I'm too busy. I'm just going to wing it.
Yeah, but this is on purpose. This is pure radio.
This is like the best thing or the worst thing ever. So let's start. So every bit of paper has something written on it. Okay,
Yeah.
they have been written by anybody at CCR. This goes from Studio Matt to Hal to you yourself.
To
You're
me,
you're
yeah.
in there.
Yep.
To Ryan,
Yep.
to Reshma, everybody. I mean,
Everyone.
anyone that's done a show or is involved in CCR has got involved.
Yep.
So let's just crack on with it. So
Here we go.
Maybe just get some tense music in.
Here we go.
I'm going for it. But I've got one.
What
I've
have we got?
one. Are you ready?
Here we go.
So I'm opening it up. Can't really hear it in there.
There you go.
Right. Ginny. You'll need filler gauges and some emery paper. Oh, I told you it's the worst idea in the world. What does that mean?
Right.
You'll
Since
need
I don't
filler gauges and some emery paper.
Since I don't actually know what either of those things are.
I don't know what they mean. Do you ever get that?
I don't either.
Do you hate it sometimes? You know when you go on the internet
Yeah.
and you go on like Facebook
Yeah.
and you got a lot of friends, right? But you've also got like the older people, like your uncles, your aunties and stuff.
Family,
right?
yeah.
Family, and then maybe you got friends of family that you kind of that's my auntie's
Yeah,
best
your
friend.
family friends. You're like,
Yeah, the one
oh yeah.
they're only on Facebook to like your photos or something that's good. Like, you
Oh,
don't
okay.
you don't talk to them, do you? You know what I mean? They're just there to be how you getting on. Oh, look at you going to uni and stuff like that.
Mum's thinking if you're listening, don't just disregard that. Yeah.
But I mean, that's what it is. You get them older people. I've got them on mine. But this is the sort of thing I would see them write, where it makes me feel young and stupid. Where
Yeah.
they take to social networking and they answer questions and talk about things which, A, there's no place for on like Facebook. No one needs to know about how to set your telly up on Facebook. And B, you're using words and stuff and technical terms. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it could be the other way around. You know, when I know that I'm only young as well, and I'm technically still a teenager. But I find
You're in your teens.
I'm in my teens, yeah. But I find I've got friends on Facebook who are younger than me, like even younger than like pre-teen or
Yeah.
going into early teens, and they sometimes. I feel like I'm getting old because they put up stuff and I don't understand what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly. Do you sometimes feel stupid and just like it? Just because you don't want to feel
No,
stupid?
don't like them at all. I just unfriend them. 'Cause I
Oh,
don't
look
understand
at
them.
you! No, because I'd feel a bit silly. I'd be like, I don't even know what filler gauges are and some emery paper. I mean, it does sound dodgy.
emery paper sounds like, I don't know, I'm picturing it to be green for some reason.
See, I consider myself quite an intelligent person, right? And I'm going to put that out there. I'm not going to say I'm the most intelligent person, but I would put myself out there.
Adam went to Oxford. He's quite a gentleman.
I don't consider myself stupid, right?
I'm stupid.
I ain't stupid, right? I think I've got a lot of common sense, and I'm quite intellectual when it comes to certain things. But when I read things like this, I've no idea what it is. I kind of want to think it's something to do mechanical, and I'm not a very mechanical person.
Maybe it's, I don't know, what do you need to fix your motorbike or whatever?
You'll need some filler gauges and some emery paper.
Well, it sounds like something...
Things that I read this as enema paper, and nobody wants to talk about enema paper. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, straight away, I'm like in...
Is that a real thing? Enema paper?
I don't know, the word enema.
I know.
You know what you're talking about when you say enema. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, enema paper and gauges, and I'm like, I don't know, is it...
Emery paper.
Maybe when we play a song, maybe we should Google it.
Maybe it's...
just to see what it is.
Because what would you need emery, something like... What would you need some type of paper for? Because when I think what type of paper, I think sandpaper. Like, you need sandpaper to, I don't know, make decking or...
Decking. You don't make decking with sand.
Sorry.
You don't just get sandpaper. What are you doing with that sandpaper? I'm making decking. Yeah, I think you've got to make the decking first, then you smooth it over.
Doing your decking, that's what I meant.
Or, you do your decking.
Yeah.
Just decking around now,
in the garden, or like using it to sand down the shed or some floorboards or whatever.
I'm sorry, it's enema paper. That's what it is. That's all I'm seeing on this piece of paper. It's enema paper. And you'll need filler gauge. See, this is what annoys me. Do you know what? When I wrote this down...
What do you need in childbirth?
When I wrote these down the other night, I took them off the Facebook page, and I put this on, and I remember writing this one down, and I was like, I hope I don't get this one, because I have nothing to say about it. And to be fair, I haven't gone through these, I haven't thought about them, but this one...
hasn't cheated, you know.
This was one that I did look at, I wrote it down, I was like, I hope I don't pick that one. I hope I ignore that one, because that one's just terrible. It doesn't make any sense.
Aww,
but I'm going to put it
we've
to the
made
side.
Progress. So far, we've come up with enema paper.
Enema paper and filler gauge. So we're going to leave this one to the side now.
Yeah.
So when we play a song later, or we'll go to the adverts, or whatever we do on this show, you're going to Google it.
It's your show.
You're going to Google it, and then we're going to see whether it actually is that interesting or not. We'll do another quick one.
Do I get to pick, or do you have to?
Do you want to pick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm passing the little box. It's a Tupperware box, which which is all
stirring around.
It's attacked because my dogs tried to eat it. It's actually, that's a fact.
Okay, so
hang on, I've got to do the music.
Oh,
that's it. Yeah, move the paper. Do it. What you got there, Ginny?
And it says, "Oh my, oh my."
Oh my.
Do you know what? What are the chances of getting this right?
Is it one you wrote down?
It's my one.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's the one and I was thinking as I chose it, I hope I don't get the one I wrote.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, but he's only 33.
Yeah, but he's only 33.
And I actually did have a real question in mind when I wrote that. So I can't say anything now.
Oh, right. See,
what are the chances?
See, that reminds me of Facebook things. That's like a cryptic Facebook message. You know when you go on Facebook and someone's that person that writes statuses where it's like a cryptic thing.
You know I know what you mean when people write status and they're like, "Oh, you've gone like past my limit, and you've really annoyed me.
You know what you've done.
You know what you've done. You know who you are, and I've had it with you."
Yeah.
And then you just think, why don't you just say it to them?
Yeah.
In private?
And then the other friend goes, "Are you talking about what's her face?"
Oh,
and they go, "Yeah, I saw her the other day. Yeah, I did as well. Did you say what I said you said? Yeah, I said what I said you said. I can't believe she said that you said what I said." And then she's like, "I said you said that, I said that." And you're reading this thread.
And then you get those people who go, "Oh, babe, like, tell me
right.
what's wrong. Yeah, what's up? What's happening?
PM me. Go on, PM me.
DM me. PM me.
Yeah, if you've got a direct message to
Text me,
somebody,
babe.
yeah, ring them. Pick up the phone.
Ring me, yeah.
If she's your real friend.
Tell me what's going on.
Exactly.
But it's not about that.
It's not about
It's
that.
not.
Okay, I could try and guess this thing because you're in the room, so you can actually give me an answer.
Oh, here we go. It's taken a turn for the worst.
Okay, right. Yeah, but he's only 33. Right, okay. So is this someone to do with a crush on somebody? Would this be a question to an answer?
Well, maybe. It's kind of a crush where I know that I have no chance in heaven, but you kind of think about it anyway. And you kind of say it jokingly.
Is it anything to do with Tom Hiddleston?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it would be. I thought it would be. Straight away. He's only 33.
Yeah.
So, what was the question? The actual proper question?
Like, well, I don't know, something along the lines of like, but wouldn't you mind getting with him because he's I'll be like, well, he's only 3.
Wouldn't you? All right, could you get together and date Tom Hiddleston, Loki from 4? Yeah. He's only 33.
Totally.
See, I know you two.
But then, deep in the back of my mind, I think it's never going to happen. But of course, I'm going to say yeah.
It probably is never going to happen, Ginny. Yeah. Not being funny. I don't think I'd be shattering that illusion right now if I said it's never going to happen.
I know. But a girl can dream.
Yeah, dream away. Dreams are good.
But I mean, seriously, what are the odds of getting my own answer?
Well, looking at that, the odds are quite high. Yeah. So I would recommend you going and do the lottery this week because look, there's quite a lot of bit of paper there.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we're going to take a break, because that's what we do apparently in this station. And might play a song. And when we come back, Ginny's going to Google emery paper.
Emery paper.
Not enema paper. And then we're going to keep doing this, because apparently that's what we do on the show now.
We do.
So you can give us a tweet if you want, at Real Show CCR, or go to the Facebook page, Real Show CCR, or even Tumblr, Real Show CCR.
Ooh.
Okay, right,
Tumblr.
so listen to these adverts if you are listening to us on CCR.
They're great,
You could be listening to us on a podcast where there is no adverts. Look at you all smug. Okay, we'll be back after this.
Tweet the show at Real Show CCR.
I always feel like I'm on holiday when I hear this.
Yeah, it's got that Benidorm sort of feel, hasn't it? Right, ready? Put some lyrics to it. You ready? Go. Wait.
Yeah.
And
in the cabana, staring at the pool boy with.
where's this one go? Where's that go? That's pretty crazy. You listen to the Really Real Show, the Really Random Show.
Indeed.
Here on CCR, or however you listen to it. I'm always intrigued to see because some people might be like, "I'm not listening to you on the radio, mate. I'll download you as a podcast." And I thank you, kind sir. For that,
I thank you,
kind sir. But you do know we're on CCR 8 till 9 on Saturday. I'm busy on the Saturday. All right, mate. No need to shout.
Yeah.
So,
calm down.
So the idea, what we've done, I've gotten rid of all the film sort of chat and the ideas, right? And we've come up with this idea that I asked a load of CCR people to come up with an answer to a question and just to give me the answer. And then I've written them down, put them in a little box. And then we're just taking them out one by one.
Yep.
And we're just trying to see if we can work out what's going through the mind of these people at CCR.
Yeah, and what the question is.
Exactly. Like, we had one a minute ago that was, you'll need filler gauges. And when I said filler, it might be feeler. Because it's feeler. Not filler, as in, like, fill it up. Fill, as in fill. Like, I'm going to fill you.
Yeah.
Right? Feeler gauges and some emery paper. Now, we ain't got a clue, right? Yeah. And I'm not even going to try and sound like I know what I'm talking about. But you did Google whilst we were playing at the adverts page or something.
Yep.
And you come up with what emery paper is, just so we can get enema paper out of our minds.
Yep.
Right, so tell me what it says on Google.
So it says it's a type of abrasive paper or sandpaper that can be used to remove material from surfaces or mechanically finish a surface, and it's typically used in like metal working.
Or maybe like a motorbike or something.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, all right, well, there you go. See? We can work out what's going through your minds.
What do I need to fix my motorbike?
Yeah, some kind of enema paper.
What do I need? Maybe not.
Right, okay. I'm going to let you pick again. All right, okay, so I've given Ginny...
mine's no longer in there.
Yeah, the one you took out that you actually cast yourself. Right, hang on.
Right, here we go.
Oh. We're moving the paper.
Yes, but I was unimaginably drunk. And straight away, he wrote that answer.
Yeah. Well, you saw it, so you know who wrote it. But see, I love that, right?
No, but you can guess who wrote it. Come on.
No, I know who wrote it.
Yeah.
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 But you don't know who wrote it.
What? I think I might be wrong now.
Well, you are wrong because I know you're thinking. It ain't wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Is
someone
it
else.
not?
I can't reveal.
Oh.
We cannot reveal. That's the beauty of this.
Well, the thing is,
if you want to know, go onto the group and everything. Right?
Well, you can't blame me because on Monday, Ryan confessed to everyone in there that he was an alcoholic. So,
really?
Yes, he did. You never know the stuff that comes out his mouth. I know.
I suppose you've got to tell people somewhere. That's the first step, isn't it? Admitting it.
Exactly.
Let's do it live on the radio.
Exactly.
Thousands of people listening.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, was it again? Yes, but I was unimaginably drunk.
Yes, but I was unimaginably drunk.
Right. See, I love this because it's that age-old saying that no great story started with, I was having a salad. Do you know what I mean? It's always like...
Yeah.
All these
I was having a drink.
Yeah, all these great stories start with, right, I was out with my mates, and we were in
the pub.
We were in the pub and we got absolutely hammered. That's how a story starts. And it always ends up with, like, I ended up in a skip. Or I ended up married to Britney Spears.
I was in a
Do you know
cell.
what I mean? Oh, yeah. Or I got arrested.
I woke up in a bin.
Yeah, I got arrested in Panama. And then I ended up having to sleep my way out. Do you know what I mean? Something like that.
I found myself on a flight to Malibu.
Yeah, exactly. All these big, outrageous stories. So I always find it funny when people tell these stories. Like, oh, I got so drunk last night, I can't even remember it. It's like, well, what did you do then? I woke up in my pants in my living room, but I don't remember how I got there. And you're like, this is not like, no one ever, I've never heard somebody come out of a good story of being drunk going, I was in the bar, I was so drunk, and I just realised I found out, like, the cure for cancer. But you'll never hear that in a drunk story, will you? It's always something stupid like, I ended up getting in a fight outside a kebab shop. Yeah, I mean, that's how it always works.
The thing is, I heard one of those last week at work.
Yeah?
One of those stories. Because we had a staff meeting. And
some guy was unimaginably drunk.
no, it's a girl.
She was unimaginably drunk during the meeting.
No, we were like an hour in already, and then suddenly, door opens, she comes stumbling in, everyone turns around, looks at her.
That's not good.
And she's still in last night's clothes, because she went out last night. She hadn't even gone home. She comes straight from, like, the club to the meeting.
No one can see it. I'm shaking my head now. No one can see it. I'm shaking my head. The youth of today. This is why, this unemployment's so high.
Only 19.
This is why unemployment's so high.
She comes stumbling in, and everyone's like, oh, Anna. And she's like...
Oh, don't give away her name.
Nobody knows where she is.
Yeah, but they'll be like, hey, Ginny knows a girl called so-and-so. She got drunk. But yeah, she came out, and shake your head.
And then, like,
tutting.
Afterwards, we're all like, oh, what happened to you? And she's like, I don't know. I actually don't know. I got so drunk. And she's like, but my mate told me that I did all this stuff that I don't know if I can say this on it.
yeah, keep it to yourself. See, I don't know whether I believe all this. I hate all this, right? Because I can drink, right? No, I'm not going to sit there and endorse drinking, right?
Yeah.
Because we all know it's not big, it's not clever, right? And it's not good for you. But if you can control it and you can do it, you're all right with it.
It's funny.
If you get drunk and you're an idiot, then you stop drinking.
It is especially funny when you were the only sober one out of them.
No, that's the opposite. It's the worst thing in the world.
Well, it depends, of course, if you're a designated driver.
It's worst
you have
thing.
to look after everyone.
Can't do it.
But
I'd rather not go out. I'd rather stay in.
But when they're doing stupid stuff, and you're the one who's taking pictures, videos to bribe them with later.
I'm not going out with you. I'm not drinking with you. You're
I've never
evil.
done that. I'm just saying, but
what I don't like is that I don't like people to use drinking as an excuse to get away with doing stupid things.
Yeah.
That annoys me.
I know what you mean.
I don't think I've ever got unimaginably drunk.
Yeah.
And not remembered what I'd done the night before.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing when I'm drunk. All right, I may do stupid things.
Yeah.
Like try and down a pint really quickly, or down tequila, or try and eat a really hot kebab in one go.
Oh, no.
That's stupidity, right? That's just drunken stupidity. But it's my fault and my reasonings for it. I would never go, I was drunk, that's why I did it. So, no, I did it because I was being an idiot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I was drunk, I was being an idiot.
Yeah.
So I take responsibility myself. People that don't take responsibility for their drunkenness, they need to control that.
Yeah.
See, look, I'm going serious now, Jenny. I'm going serious.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Never drink and drive. Control your drink. It's
Don't
Christmas
get angry.
time.
Don't believe we're invincible.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because you don't feel pain, that doesn't mean you won't feel it ever.
Isn't there some kind of advert on here, one of those PSA adverts where someone falls off a balcony because he's drunk or something? We play it out on the radio, I think.
Yeah, there's also... Do you remember that advert? I would think it was a couple of years ago, where there was a guy... where there's a bunch of girls out at night walking, and she loses her balloon. It goes up and it gets stuck in some scaffolding.
Oh, yeah, I remember
and
that,
the guy dressed as Batman was like, stand back.
Yeah.
And then he does all the acrobatics
falls down,
on the scaffolding, and then he falls, and then you realise he's not Batman. He's just a guy really drunk.
Exactly. So
and
control
it's like,
it. So
you're
maybe
not a superhero.
we should put out that message for Christmas. Control your drink.
Yeah.
Be safe, people.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Be sensible.
Do you remember that advert? There was an advert that really... I didn't like it.
CCR's very serious.
It was serious, isn't it? But there's an advert that really annoyed me, and it was that one where the guy goes up to the bar, and he's like, a guy goes, so, what would you have? And then he starts with his different accents, like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to have to breathalyse
Yeah,
you.
he does all the...
It's only £2, but that's the company policy. Oh, that's right. Well done, Jack. No licence, no job. Now what? And then the guy goes, so, what would you like? If I was standing in front of that guy, I'd be like, I'll have what you're having, mate. That.
No, he's like...
I'll
he's
have
like,
what you're
he's like-
having.
he looks like such a judge in that point because he's
Yeah.
like, so, what will it be? And
Yeah.
you're just like, glass of water, please.
Pubs are the only... That's what I don't get about pubs. They're the only place where they lure you in for beer and then kick you out for having too much. It's like luring you into McDonald's and then after you've had your third cheeseburger, they're kicking you out. Get out!
No, that's enough.
You've had enough. You've had enough. You take that chicken McNugget and you leave.
Exactly. No,
You leave. You're buzz.
I love it if they counted how many chicken nuggets you can have. Like you're about to eat your, I don't know, 21st one. They're like, no, that's it. You've had 20. That's your limit.
That's
Out.
it. We're going to have to breathalyse you. How'd you breathalyse McDonald's? Just breathe with me. Oh, yes, onion. That's too much. You've had too much.
we
too
can
much.
see we can see the grease collecting in the bottom of it.
So, So here's a message from the Really Real Show. If you're drinking, don't be an idiot.
Be real.
Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Just don't be an idiot. Anyway, right, let's move on from that one. Unimaginably drunk. Unimaginably drunk.
But what was the question, do you think?
It could have been anything like, do you remember what happened last night? Nah, but I was unimaginably drunk.
I said yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what? Here's my one.
Go.
I'm going to say, did you really kiss that panda last night?
Kiss that panda. Oh, they're teasers, panda. I tell you. They're teasers. Right. They're going to stink because they're just being too picky now, aren't they? You see that video of that panda on YouTube? They're trying to get it to go and mate, and it's like, no! It's like a no, get away!
Yes.
Get away! I don't want to do it. We're trying to force these pandas to like mate and like reproduce. They're like,
Oh,
no!
dear.
You ever thought maybe pandas are just gay and they don't want to reproduce? just let them be happy. Get on with it.
Just let me be me.
We've got enough.
Moving on to the next question.
Artificial insemination. Right. Okay. Just leave that one.
Just leave it alone, Ginny.
I just picked out. Check the dictionary.
Oh.
Now, when you were at school,
Yeah.
did you ever like read the dictionary because they used to tell you like, look up the word in the dictionary? You know, you wrote a word wrong, yeah?
Yeah.
And they'd say, check it in the dictionary. This is the time. Actually, maybe you're different because
Yeah.
you've got phones, but this is back in the day when
Oh,
I didn't.
no. I used a dictionary.
Back in the
I know what they are.
when I was young, right? And they were like, check the dictionary. Right, that's fine. But what annoyed me is that if I don't know how to spell the word, how am I going to find the words and know that's how it's spelled?
Well, you know, you must know what it starts with.
Well, obviously not. If I'm spelling something with a K, but it's actually spelled with a C, and I'm searching through the Ks.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair. But do you not have any idea if it's a C or a K?
Well, how would you know?
Ooh.
Check the dictionary, I suppose. But you would never, would you?
What kind of word would you not know starts with a C or a K?
That just sounds like a silent K in some things.
Night?
Knights, yeah, that's got a K on
Oh,
it.
well, you could. I suppose you could be confused between, you know, a knight and the night.
Yeah, and if you spelt it that way, I tell you what, I'm not going to sound old. I'm going to sound old here, right? But kids today, their punctuation, grammar, and spelling is atrocious.
Yeah.
Right, I'm sorry, I've gone a bit serious there, a bit
no,
old man.
I totally agree with you.
It's atrocious.
Although mine is not.
No, you're probably one of the exceptions.
One of the exceptions.
But the things are. Do you know what really annoys? This really annoys me. Right?
Yeah.
I love internet memes.
yeah.
Right, so I love seeing all these internet memes.
Oh,
so
no.
I love seeing this stuff. They're hilarious. Some of them are
Yeah.
so clever, and you're like,
Yeah.
well done. And
Yeah.
they've been shared around thousands of times around the
But-
world. But
There's a spelling mistake.
there's a spelling mistake
Yeah.
in it, and it really annoys
I
me.
know. No, I just hate
How
when
has
people
somebody
can't
not
get it right.
changed it? But that's been shared now. It's out there.
Yeah.
And you can't get it back. And there's
And then-
people out there that now think that's how that word is spelt.
Exactly. And then you get all these people who can't spell your or their.
Yes.
And you can't put the... I just can't deal with people
It's
who
2
write
seconds, isn't it, just to think about it.
Y-O-U-R, your,
Yeah.
when they're saying you are,
Yeah.
instead of Y-O-U apostrophe R-E.
R-E.
No one writes it. Everyone,
Oh.
like, I see it all the time, all over Facebook and everything else, and sometimes it's adults who write that
goes,
too.
You're beautiful, and it's spelled like
Y-O-U-R,
right?
Yeah.
You're beautiful. Because then I'm like, you're beautiful? What's your beautiful?
So what beautiful do I have? Yeah.
So what do you have? Yeah, do you own it? What is it? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, I'm own it.
Yeah, no, you are beautiful.
If I had a boyfriend who sent me a message like that saying you're beautiful and spelled, I'd be like, what did you say?
Dumped, unfriended, blocked on Snapchat. Do you know what I mean? You were off my WhatsApp. That's it.
I can't handle that.
It annoys me. That's what annoys me.
And then when you do try and correct it, you're called a grammar Nazi.
But there's a difference between grammar Nazis and people that just want you to spell better. There are people who are really fickle, and you're like, mate, I was writing it shorthand, and you could tell I was. Yeah. Like if I wrote a text, this is different. Like, I can be both ends of the spectrum because if I write a text to someone, sometimes quicker to put you are.
Yeah.
You are that, and just write it in shorthand. Bosh. Yeah. Send it. Sometimes autocorrect messes it up, which is what happens now.
Yeah.
But then when they turn back and go, learn how to spell. And you're like, I'm not... If I wanted to spend time getting all my text in proper grammatical fashion, I'll just ring you.
Yeah.
And even then I'd probably pronounce it wrong.
Exactly. even I still abbreviate things over text sometimes. I mean, it's just...
That's what text were created for that.
That's what text is.
But then it's kind of going backwards now, because if you look at your phones now... it tries to spell the whole word out for you.
Yeah.
It kind of wants you to send an email.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't mind sending text in shorthand.
Yep.
Never ever send an email.
Oh no, I never do that.
That winds me up.
No.
I get an email from like someone from work or something, and it really winds me up. It's like, you are that. I'm like, what are you doing? This is an email. This is not a text. Would you write that on your laptop? And that's even worse.
You're writing a letter to someone. Because people
there's
don't...
kids out there that do text in letters. Later, L8.
Oh no!
It's acceptable in some cases, but don't use it all the time.
See, it can go both ways, because obviously text speak is great because then you can get a message out real quick and everything. But then on the other hand, people can't. No, they can't talk or they can't talk properly anymore. They can't spell properly anymore, and it's terrible. It's just terrible.
So check in the dictionary. Have you heard that saying? This is one of my favourite sayings. I love it.
Yeah.
If you looked up the word idiot in the dictionary, do you know what you would find? A picture of you. Yeah. And do you know what I love about that?
Yeah.
I love it. Is that it's so wrong. Because dictionaries don't have pictures.
I
know. So it's like the worst kind of way to like burn someone. Because you're like, have you ever read a dictionary? there's no pictures in dictionaries.
That is the most. That's setting yourself up for the most spectacular kind of fail. Because then you're there laughing like, and then they're just looking at you like, have you actually read a dictionary? And then you kind of sit down and reevaluate your life.
You got any jokes about dictionaries? Got any jokes? There's one about I read dictionary the other day.
Yeah. Yeah,
the zebra did it. Yeah. I love them sort of jokes. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's alright.
Thanks, Cherry.
Yeah. See?
Oh, Star Wars is that soon.
Don't even get me started on that.
You excited about it?
I get goosebumps every single time I watch the trailer, and I've watched the trailer 1,000,000 times.
Really?
Yeah, all of them as well.
Oh, right.
I'm the kind of nerd that searches for the compilations of all the teasers and all the trailers on YouTube. So you just watch the whole thing and watch every single bit because you don't want to miss a single scene that they've put out.
Oh, you're such a geek. Yeah. I love it. Oh, okay. Right, listen to the Really Real Show, Really Random Show.
Really Random Show?
Yeah, on CCR, me and Ginny are here. We're going to have another break because apparently that's what we do.
Oh.
Right. I might chuck a song in.
Maybe.
You know,
if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah, if
your podcast is listening. You don't get no song. We can't give you no song. Licensing. But yeah, so... So we'll be back after this.
Get involved. Tweet the show at Real Show CCR or find us on Facebook and Tumblr and even Instagram. Just search The Really Real Show.
Well, we are back in the Really Real Show, Really Random Show.
Really?
With Ginny.
Ginny
and Adam.
I like this music. It's very suave, very cool.
I'll tell you what, not blow my own trumpet, but the Really Real Show has the best music.
It is very cool.
I'm not talking the music we play in the show, if any, but the background music is top notch.
That is the best.
It is.
I mean...
Oh, wrong one. Meant to do that one.
Always do that.
I don't always do it.
Well,
you make it sound like an amateur. I'm not an amateur, I'm just not very good at it. Right. So, if you've just tuned in, where you been? We've been doing a new thing now on a Really Real Show. I'm not talking about movies for the next few weeks because I can't be bothered, because it's all about Star Wars. We know that, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be about Star Wars now. I've talked about Christmas movies in previous shows. If you want to listen to them, go back to the podcast, go back a year ago and listen to them ones.
We're still going to freak out about Star Wars, but we're just going to do it without...
We can't talk too much about it too much. I mean, I can't.
We'll have a little freak out, but that's it.
Yeah, because everybody knows. The more you talk about it...
Everyone knows, everyone's excited.
Yeah.
And to quote from How I Met Your Mother, the only people who haven't seen Star Wars are the people in Star Wars, because they live the Star Wars.
I love
they
that.
live the Star Wars.
That's a great way of thinking about it, yeah. So they're right. So we've been taking these random answers that have been given to us by the folk at CCR.
Yep.
From a question that they come up with, but we don't know the question, so there's just a bunch of answers.
We've got to work out the question.
Work out the question, just try and talk about it and see what's going through these people's minds. So we've been talking about getting drunk, checking dictionaries, and Ginny's love for Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've done four so far. Let's do another couple, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Do you want to pick next one? Go on then. I won't.
Oh. Okay. 6 wait, is it chipolatos?
Chipolatas?
Chipolatas end to end. I really don't want to think about that.
Alright, okay, let's have a look. So the answer to this question that somebody wrote on it was 6 chipolatas end to end. Right, you got to remember chipolatas are small sausages, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're quite skinny.
Yeah.
So end to end would be like however long. So you're probably only thinking, you can't see this on the radio, but I've got my arms.
Yeah.
Probably arm's length.
Yeah.
That's probably too much.
Adam's basically spread his wings.
That's probably too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chipolatas. You're trying to think chipolatas are probably the size of my little finger?
Yeah.
6. Right? So you got to go 6 of them.
Wait.
That's the one.
Wait, we're trying to do it.
We're trying to do 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait, I don't even know where I'm
5,
going
6.
from.
So about this dog.
Yeah.
About 30 centimetres.
Nearly.
6 chipolatas.
Yeah.
Right? What's the question? I have no idea, because the people at CCR are weird. Aren't they?
Yeah.
What a weird question. A weird answer to a question. Do you like sausages?
No, I don't actually.
That's a weird question, isn't it? When it's by itself. Such a weird...
Well, I don't know. I don't really like sausages.
Do you know what I find funny about sausages is that it literally is just a meat of anything. You don't even know what's in a sausage after.
Yeah.
And what annoys me, I love sausages, right?
Yeah.
But I only like certain sausages. I hate sausages with apple in them. Or
yeah.
leek. And there's actual bits of vegetables.
Adam's got a disgusted face.
Because it really annoys me. Right? It's like, they mush it up. Because the thing with a pork and apple sausage, right?
Yeah.
Is that I go to bite into the sausage. It's been cooked and everything.
Yeah.
But then I end up just spitting out the bits of apple.
Yeah.
Because it goes in my mouth. I'm like, what's the point?
Exactly.
It really annoys me. I like sort of sausages which are like meaty.
Yeah.
You start putting stuff inside them, you're ruining it. Right? But there is no kind of etiquette for a sausage. A sausage is literally sack, a very thin sack full of meat.
Sack.
It is though, isn't it? That's exactly what a sausage is.
Sack of meat.
It's just a thin, maybe curved sack of meat. Right? And chipolatas are like the really small, weak ones. I've lost Ginny. She's gone. But sausages are just sausages. But have you ever gone in a McDonald's?
I'm crying.
And you ever got a sausage? It doesn't come round. It comes flat. Like flat as a pancake. Doesn't it? Like a burger.
Yeah.
It's not a sausage then, is it? Is it? See, that's what I don't get.
There's lots of different sausages.
We're talking about sausages. I knew this show would go. I know. We're doing all right.
But it's true. There are. You get the long, thin ones. And the short, thick ones. I'm not even being funny.
tell you what, sausages, they can tell you a lot about what sort of sausage you like.
Yeah.
You can tell a lot about a person. About sausages.
Yeah.
About 6 chipolatas end to end.
I don't even want to guess the question.
The question could be, do you know what I mean? I could be really rude and crude, but I'm not going to. I'm holding back. I'm holding back right now on this one because this is ridiculous.
My tummy hurts.
I would say 6 chipolatas end to end would roughly be about the size of a ruler. 30 centimetre ruler. Possibly the question. So it could be like, how many sausages could you get in 30 centimetres? The answer could be 6 chipolatas end to end.
Or, I don't know.
They're really skinny, though, chipolatas. They're really annoying me. Isn't they? I don't like them. Because they're almost like a waste. They're so thin and feeble.
Maybe they're meant for, like, snacks or something.
I never walked into a shop and say, I fancy a snack. Can I get a chipolata, please? I don't even like the word, either.
Chipolata?
I don't like it.
Is Chipotle the same? I never know. Chipotle?
Chipotle?
Yeah.
That's a spicy thing, isn't it?
Is it?
I think
I don't
so.
even know what Chipotle is.
It's a big American thing.
Yeah, I know.
No one actually knows what it is.
Exactly.
Over here. But I think I've got sweet Chipotle sauce, which is like a hot sauce.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know what Chipotle is.
Are Chipolatas and Chipotle the same thing?
No, I think completely different.
Oh.
They're part of the Chipper family. I assume. I do hate chipolatas. You go to Tesco's or Morrison's or whatever you shop at, and you go to the sausage yard, and you look at your sausage, you've got proper meaty sausage, right? You got the Cumberland. The Cumberland is the king of sausage, right? It's like it's all bent a little bit, and it's like, yeah, look at me, I'm a Cumberland sausage. And then you go over to the pork and leek ones, they're a little bit fancy. And then you go over to the chipolata, and you can get like 1,000 chipolatas in one bag.
Yeah.
Because they're like tiny and they're pointless.
Yeah.
And they're really feeble and weak looking. They look like they're anemic. Anemic sausages, chipolatas are.
Oh no.
Not interested in them.
Oh.
Move on. Don't want to see them.
What's the minimum size of sausage that you'd eat?
What's the minimum size of sausage I'd eat? I like big sausages. I do. I love a big, juicy Cumberland sausage. That's what I like. Proper juicy one. Big. Little bend in them. Do you know what I mean? Bratwurst. That's a German sausage. You know you're a real man if you can gobble up a good bratwurst in one sitting. I'll tell you. Right, okay, I'm moving on. I don't know if we got away with that one or not. So what do you reckon? Maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Might just got away with it. I'm sorry. Right, okay. We'll do one more, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll do one more. We're going to make one more. So. I hope it's nothing to do with sausages. Right. Oh, this is an interesting one.
Ooh.
We could probably get Google up for this one.
Okay.
Yeah. The answer is 28th of April.
Ooh.
Right, okay, so we're not going to cheat this one, but you're going to get Googled up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just type in 28th of April.
Yeah.
See what comes up. See if any historic things have happened in the history of mankind.
On this day, the 28th of April.
We'll see what they say. Because I can't think of anything on the top of my head.
Ah.
Right, so what's Google telling us? Come on. Anything interesting happened?
April 28th is the 118th day of the year and 119th in leap years in the Gregorian calendar.
That's not interesting, because
I don't know.
Because if you typed in the 29th, it'd be the 119th day of the year.
And it says something else about birthdays on the 28th.
Right, who's got birthdays on the 28th? Any celebrities? Let's see who we can
Jessica
celebrate.
Alba.
Oh, Jessica Alba. She don't make many good movies anymore, does she?
No.
I should say that. I think she's made 8.
Louise Pentland.
Who's she?
Don't know.
Sorry.
Melanie Martinez.
Never heard of her.
Louis Cole.
Never heard of him.
Really?
No.
No. Penelope Cruz.
Oh, Penelope Cruz.
Cruz, yes.
Cruz. She's going to be in a new Pirates movie, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
No, she was in the 4th one. Was she in the 4th one?
I can't remember anymore.
She was in the 4th one, wasn't she? Yeah, she was in the 4th one with Johnny Depp. That was a terrible movie.
Juan Mata.
Juan Mata. He plays for Man United. He's a football player.
And Gavin Butler.
No, that is. Who's
Jay
that?
Leno.
Jay Leno.
Leno, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk show host.
Drew Scott.
Okay, right. Name one more. I'm getting bored.
Nico Smith.
I don't care. Anything else happened on 28th of April?
Let's let's have a look.
It's a nice date, though. You think about 28th of April, because it's just before you're getting into summer.
Well, I don't have good summers, so...
Well, no, because you're kind of getting out of, like, the springtime and, you know... It's
into exam time.
You're into school for a lot of people coming up. You know, it's probably your last, like, Easter holidays and that, and then you're going into it. And then, you know, April's quite a nice month.
It doesn't really say anything.
So nothing's happened on the 28th of April?
Well, something did in the news, but it's a bit grim.
What, go on?
In 1945...
Yeah.
Italian partisans kill Mussolini Benito, and dictator of Italy.
Oh yeah, during the World War.
Yeah.
That's quite a big historic event.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hung him up.
Ooh.
That's pretty dark.
It's taking a turn for the dark here.
Yeah, turn for the dark
side.
The dark side. Come back to Star Wars again.
To the dark side.
So that's what's happened on the 28th of April. That's what it's famous for. Mussolini getting killed.
Basically.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I feel sorry if anybody has a birthday on that day.
So maybe the question was, when was Mussolini killed?
Possibly, that could be the question. Or the question could be like, when's my birthday?
When's my
the
birthday?
person who wrote that. I feel bad now. Should have checked it. Should have checked who wrote that.
Oh dear.
Could be your birthday that day. So it could be a birthday of someone at CCR. 28th of April. It's a non-date, isn't it?
It's
because you know the dates, right?
Yeah.
You could go through the year
Yeah.
and you can start off like January 1st. You know what day that is.
Yeah.
And then you could go all the way through to like Valentine's Day. You know what day that is. It's been
Yeah.
created. It's stuck in your memory.
Yeah.
And then you go all the way through to like summertime. And then you got your Halloweens.
Halloween. Everyone knows when Christmas is.
Guy Fawkes Night. Christmas.
Remembrance Day.
No, Remembrance Day. You know, you've got all these days. Means something. 28th of April means a naff all to me. Don't mean anything to me. Unless it's my birthday, I don't care. It's a pointless day. It's not even the end of the tax year. It's not even the end of the tax year.
Yeah.
Well, it could be.
Oh
There you
well.
go.
Oh well.
Oh well. Joe, what? I'm going to do one more. Just one more before we end the show. All right?
Here we go.
Oh, dropped it. Only on the weekends. Only on the weekends. Now that question could be very open-ended.
All right. You can reel off quite a few.
Sort of things people always say is like,
when do you eat strawberries? Only on the weekends.
only on the weekends. When do you have a beer? Only on the weekends. When's your name Shirley? Only on the weekends.
When do you go out?
Only on the weekends. You know what I mean? It's just an open-ended. That depresses me though, because it just reminds me that we live for the weekend, don't we?
I don't really though, because I work the weekend.
Well, I do now. My job, I'm going to be working weekends.
And then people seem to forget as well that there's like a whole, like, there's thousands of people who work in that sector that involves working on the weekend.
Yes.
And holidays.
So the question would be like, when do you work? Only on the weekends.
Yeah. When do you work? Only on the
On
weekends.
the weekends. What do you do during the week? Nothing. Eat chipolatas. So yeah, only on the weekends. Just an open-ended answer.
Let's think of some really good ones though.
Only on the weekends.
Do you like
When?
wearing pink hats?
Only on the weekends. Yeah, keep asking me questions, and that'll be my only answer.
Oh. When do you wear your gold spangled tights?
Every day. Only on the weekends.
Oh,
It could go there, couldn't it? It could be the way it is. I got it. This is the question. Right. When is the best time to listen to the Really Real Show?
Only
Live.
on the weekends.
Only on the weekends. There you go. So today on the Really Random Show, we have covered only on the weekends, 28th of April, 6 chipolatas end to end. Yes, but I was imaginarily drunk. Can't even say it.
Unimaginably.
Unimaginably. Check the dictionary. You'll see a picture of you in there because I don't have pictures in dictionary. Yes, but he's only 33 and you'll need feeler gauges and some emery paper. So we have just read out the answers to some very pointless, boring questions from some of the people at CCR. We don't actually know what the questions were because they haven't told us. They haven't told us. Yeah, actually one. That's actually true. Actually found out what the question was there. So if you think you know what the questions to any of them answers are, keep them to yourself. Because I'm not interested. I don't want to talk about chipolatas anymore. Nor do I want to talk about emery paper. But I'm going to do this again next week with Ryan. And we're going to keep going through it. I've got loads left.
Big breakfast.
Big breakfast. We're going to keep going through it. So you can give us a tweet at Real Show CCR. Go to the Facebook page, Real Show CCR, or you can catch us on Tumblr, Real Show CCR, and keep downloading the podcast, keep supporting us, keep listening to CCR. Up next, we've got Toby O.
Whoa!
The Toby O. Whoa! Toby O.
Whoa!
Show here on CCR. So stay tuned, and I'll be back next week with Ryan.
Really, Ryan?
Really, Ryan?
Really, Ryan?
Really, Ryan show. I got to thank him though for covering the show. So catch you later, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. There we go. That was the show.
That was it.
That was it. This is the end of the podcast now. That's how it works. Yeah, we have a big intro podcast. We have an outro podcast and the show in the middle. So, obviously, if you listen to this live on CCR, I know you've downloaded the podcast, you'll understand the differences in what you've just heard.
Exactly.
You'll hear an intro and an outro, and you won't hear any of the adverts. So, it's like Sky Plus or like TiVo, you get to fast forward the adverts. You don't get any on this. It's on demand. And you don't get any music if I put any music song on it. They're going to license
It's
them.
just the beautiful sound of Adam and Ginny's voice.
It's just talking. It's just talking. So, did you have fun today?
Of course I did. We
Talking
talked about everything. I mean, big, juicy bratwurst sausages. And, what was it?
See, on a podcast,
28th of April.
you get away with that on a podcast, no problem. But that goes out on a radio show, on a family radio
What
station.
are you talking about? We were only talking about sausages.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And I think, what do you describe chipolatas as? What? Inadequate, too small, too skinny.
Feeble and anemic.
Feeble, you can't do anything with them.
I hate them.
But big, juicy bratwurst sausages.
I love a big, juicy bratwurst.
With a little bend in them.
Tell you what, if you gave me a bent bratwurst right now, and a bent Cumberland, I would shove that so far in my mouth. It'd be ridiculous. It's so nice.
Yeah, because, it's...
Sausages,
yeah,
isn't it?
sausages.
Love a sausage.
They're great.
Love sausages.
Actually, put a bit of gravy on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and juicy, moist and everything. Yeah, just put a bite in that sausage. Lovely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love a sausage.
Sausage is just funny.
Stick a sausage in a bun as well. Go on.
Just,
whilst you're at it.
Why
in
not?
between two slices. A nice big... Just slide it in. Alright? Bit of sauce on it. Cover that. I'll be happy
Put a bit of mayo. Everywhere. Just put it everywhere.
I went to a burger van.
Yeah.
And I had the best sausage bap in the world.
Yeah.
Bit of egg, bit of bacon.
Oh,
Mate,
that's
the sausage
nice.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you should have seen it, Chili. I should have Snapchatted it to you. Or something, do you know what I mean? That would have been worthy.
should.
Would have been worthy of it.
Yeah.
Would have done that.
Anything food related, just send it.
Would have done it. But you've had fun. Did you like the idea? The randomness of the show, how we twisted it?
Yeah. Thinking up questions.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
Just random answers.
Yeah.
And what are the chances of me picking my own one?
Exactly. But next week, Ryan's going to come in, and I'm going to do all again with Ryan.
Really, Ryan?
Really, Ryan.
Really,
I'm
Ryan?
going to crack on with that. And then I'm hoping to get Amy in to do this as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love recording with Amy. She's great. If you want to listen to Amy's podcast, What the Faux podcast, you can. It's right on the same feed as the Barker and Parker Presents page on Spreaker. You can find it. Even if you type in iTunes, Barker and Parker Presents, it comes up.
Woohoo.
It's a travel podcast. It's good.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. And I suppose that's it, really. If you want to listen to CCR, you can hear Ginny more on CCR Drive at 5 on a Monday.
Please.
Usually, I used to always be there, but I'm a bit rubbish at the moment, aren't I?
You're just a ghost, that's all.
I'll just pop in every now and again,
Yeah.
don't I?
Yeah.
But, oh well. I'm still the producer. Still in charge of that show.
I can do what I want.
That show is still my sausage.
Where did that even come from?
I don't even know. All right, okay, I'm going to let everybody go now so you can press stop on your MP3 player, your iTunes player.
All right.
Just give us a tweet.
All right.
Real Show CCR.
Yeah.
Facebook, Real Show CCR. Tumblr, Real Show CCR.
Even on Tumblr. I didn't even know that.
Didn't even know we're on Tumblr?
No.
Yeah, it was all on there. Yeah, on
It's all on
Spreaker
there?
as well, Stitcher, iTunes, are everywhere. Let us know where you're listening.
It's everywhere.
All right. Right, see you later, everyone.
See yous.
Bye.
Bye.